Всем привет! Hello and welcome back to Russian with Nastya. Как дела? У меня замечательно. Today we are going to discuss the word ПОКА. I will show you 4 different ways to use this word. Before we start, не забудьте подписаться на мой канал, нажмите на колокольчик и давайте начнем. Let's start. Поехали. The first example would be when we just say "пока", which means bye. You have probably heard this one before, as it is a very common and easy word. But remember, this is an informal way of saying goodbye. You cannot say this word to your boss, doctor, or a person older than you, or a person not so close to you. So use it with friends, family, and children. Number 2 is the word "пока" as an adverb, when it shows an unknown amount of time until some action or event. It means that you are planning to do next step or action, but you are not there yet. To translate this to English or to show what we mean by "пока" in a sentence, we would need to use both still and yet in the same sentence. In English, it is not very common to use both in the same sentence, as it is simply not needed, but I believe it will help you understand what the sentence means in Russian if I use both to show that the action is still not done, but you are definitely planning to do it in the future, which is why I will add "yet" in the end of the sentence, and that should emphasize that the action will be done at some point. Я пока не знаю, как мне поступить. Literally, I still don't know how should I proceed yet. It means you still don't know what to do, but you will definitely figure it out at some point. Another example is «Ты уже едешь домой?» Нет, я пока еще на работе. But I'm definitely planning to go home at some point. Another example is «Я пока еще на занятиях. Вернусь поздно». Literally, I am yet still in a class. I will be back later. In English, it doesn't sound correct, and we could simply say I am still in a class. But then in Russian it would be translated as «Я еще на занятиях». But because we want to emphasize that we will definitely be back later, we say «Я пока еще на занятиях». And the last example is «Мне пока некогда сходить с тобой погулять. Я сейчас занят». At the moment, I don't have time to go for a walk with you yet. I am busy now. If we just say «Мне некогда сходить с тобой погулять» without «пока», that would mean I don't have time to go for a walk with you. And it will sound a little bit harsh. That would mean that you don't have time and you don't want to. And if you want to give some hope to the person that you will do this action at some point in the future, but you don't want to say exactly when, «пока» is your best friend. Number 3 would be about the word «пока» translated to English as while or during that time. The first example would be the title of the movie While You Were Sleeping, translated in Russian as «Пока ты спал». Here «пока» means while. Example number 2 is «Пока есть время, нужно сделать уборку». While there is time, we should do the cleaning. Пока мы в отпуске, есть время навестить родителей. While we are on vacation, we have time to visit our parents. Пока я на работе, мои дети в садике. While I'm at work, my children are in the kindergarten. And the last example. Пока начальник вышел, можно позвонить домой. While the boss is out, I can call home. And number 4, use the word пока when you want to limit an action. In English, we can translate it as until or till then. And example number 1 is я буду звонить ему, пока он не ответит. I will call him till he answers. Number 2, you can say to your child, сиди в своей комнате, пока не успокоишься. Stay in your room until you calm down. And the last example is ты можешь пожить здесь, пока не найдешь себе жилье. You can stay here until you will find yourself a place to live. That's all for today. I hope this lesson was useful. Feel free to write a practice sentence in comments below. Connect with me on all my social medias. I've got Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Спасибо за внимание. Пока!